The hour is late, people. The doomsday clock is fast approaching midnight, and life as we knew it will soon dramatically and drastically change. Truly, the lunatics have taken over and are running the asylum. And what was the big question heard at the bottom Peter Pit yesterday? How much rain did you get? No one, and I mean no one, but me, the humble watchman, asked the question. Don't you think it odd that the scheduled weather was right on schedule at the same effing time, Saturday and Sunday, around 5 a.m.? The thunderstorms, back to back, the same time? Huh? Oh, the silence was deafening, people. Deer in the headlights, I say. And you know what gets me? They measure the rain in hundredths of an inch. These old fucking boomers can't even see the quarter-inch mark on a measuring tape. But they can read hundreds. You know what I think that is? I think it's deception. I think they measured her Johnson in millimeters because the number's bigger and it impresses the ladies more. I don't know. I'm just saying. So stay with me, people, because I'm just getting started. And I'm not going to talk about the goddamn weather on Monday, the 11th of July, 2022. Now, I've said it a number of times. Truth in the movies, fiction in the news. It's stunning how often Hollywood gets it right, and the mainstream media gets it wrong on purpose, I say. They're screwing with the Russians again. Goddamn Russians. Poking the big bear, but not with sticks, but suggesting using the Harpoon missiles that we gave to Ukraine to take out a critical bridge. And who in their right mind would urge the Ukraine to open that dangerous, insane can of worms? The answer might surprise you. He's no slouch. Neocon hiding under Victoria Nuland's skirt at the State Department. That was Murray's aunt, remember? But before I tell you the guy's name, we got to go back to the movies. Yep, the James Bond movies. First up, the latest from the ultimate Bond nemesis. You got it, Herr Klaus Anal Schwab. His latest message. Have you heard it, people? It'll be brief. Check it out, the voice you love to hear.
Waves of lockdowns and the stresses of finding work or returning to workplaces have even amplified the existential and often silent mental health crisis. So, what should you do? Use the millennials and the Generation Z. What should you do differently? Most immediately, you are calling for the international community to safeguard vaccine equity to respond to COVID-19 and prevent future health crises. Nobody will be safe if not everybody is vaccinated. Nobody will be safe if not everybody is vaccinated.
Oh, Herr Klaus Schwab. Yep. Gruesome, man. That guy is ultimate evil. Yeah, and the monochrona. I guess it's making a comeback. And don't forget about the monkey, Papa Oscar X-ray. Yeah. Some people are asking their governments to reinstate the mask mandate. It ain't over, people. Not for a long time. Okay, now, for a quick diversion. Who wrote these James Bond books? You guys know anything about it that turned into so many successful James Bond movies? Well, I got to go to the source of all information worldly. You got it, Wikipedia. Ian Lancaster Fleming, born in 1908, died in 1964, was a British writer, journalist, and naval intelligence officer. My, who was best known for his post-war James Bond series of spy novels. Okay, while working for Britain's Naval Intelligence Division during the Second World War, the Good War, yep, Fleming was involved in planning Operation GoldenEye, and in the planning and oversight of 2 intelligence units, 30 Assault Unit and T-Force. He drew from his wartime service and his career as a journalist for much of the background, detail, and depth of his James Bond novels. It's kind of cool, huh? Didn't know that. Well, the guy's got intelligence credentials. What the heck? GoldenEye. Okay, wasn't that a 1995 Bond movie? Well, yes, it was. So again, who's urging the Ukraine to basically force Russia those goddamn Russians into a nuclear retaliation, because blowing the Kerch Strait Bridge, the one connecting mainland Russia with the Crimea, could really piss the Russians off. Don't doubt me on that one. And the Russians know all too well it ain't the only bridge around. Both the U.S. and Europe have some famous and important bridges, people, connecting metro, high-populated areas, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Yeah, can you say, I wouldn't want to live in mine when the airbase goes up. Again, patience, people. I'm not done with James Bond quite yet, and I don't want anyone accusing me of making this shit up. The general's name, yep, a general, former NATO Supreme Commander, 2013 to 2016, when the Ukraine was toppled back in 2014 by Mary's relatives. His name comes out of a list of Bond characters. Right up there with, check some of these names out, people, Pussy Galore, the villainess from Goldfinger, Plenty O'Toole from Diamonds Are Forever. Now, she wasn't necessarily a villain, but a boobed-out gold digger looking for a rich man. Remember her meeting James Bond in the Willard White here, White House Casino? She comes up to him and says, "Hi, I'm Plenty." Bond looks at her and says, "But of course you are." And then, don't forget this one, Dr. Holly Goodhead from the 1979 movie Moonraker. Alright, people, you've waited long enough. Drum roll, please. The man's name is General Philip Breedlove. Come on, you can't make this shit up. And no, I wasn't smoking pot. Not this morning, anyway. So moving on. As promised yesterday, the ship set sails today. I could have named it the USS Mythbusters, but the name was already taken. God damn it. Now let's start with one of the greatest con jobs, competent games ever. Banksters and baking. You know, these guys are something else. How they sleep at night, or are able to keep a straight face, and not break out into hysterical laughter when your ignorant ass approaches them for a low-un, remains a mystery to me, people. It really does. But we gotta set the rules. You gotta have rules. I will give you the straight dope, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God, evidencing everything I'm going to tell you with indisputable facts. I've always encouraged your comments and questions. I will consider all your fact-based arguments. But I am so done with what you believe. I'll give you an example. Just happened again recently. When I say there's something wrong with Jennifer Aniston, you know, dude looks like a lady, just tell him you don't believe it, won't believe it, can't believe it, will no longer make it. Nope, we're running out of time. It's way later than we think. Now I'll tell you why I said it, and I'll give you evidence, or I'll tell you where to find it. You must do the same. Come on, you gotta be fair. It's time to shit or get off the pot, people, and move on. If you can't shit, get up, move on. And I've given you my email, outpost@midco.net. But no more bullshit, people. Watch sports, Pornhub, get on the NFL 19 club board at the bottom of Peter Pit, and discuss the amount of rainfall in hundredths of an inch. But this channel will most likely not be for you if your only counter-argument is what you believe, or don't believe. Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn what you believe. So, I'm giving you a fair and compassionate warning. It breaks my heart, people, it really does, to know there are way more sheep out there that are going to voluntarily walk into the slaughterhouse because of what they believe. Damn, tragic. But it won't be because of what I said. No one's going to lay the blame on me. I, too, will stand alone before the Creator. And they're not going to hang that on me. I tried to warn you. I'm trying to help. I'm shouting, soon to be screaming, warnings from the wall. And there's no fucking money in this job, so drop this profit motivation. Okay, now I'm looking at the clock. Well, son of a bitch. I ran my mouth too long. We'll have to continue on tomorrow. Ship colors, people. This boat floats and is underway. We left the pier, and we aren't going back. No, not never. No return passage on this voyage. Guess what? I got stuff to do.